Hi guys, and welcome back. Part 2 of the ATAT build, Lockdown Shed with me, Cookie. Right, so as you can see, we've got my Dremel here, and we're just weathering so we can make it look old and battered. So just getting rid, digging in there with your Dremel, making it look battered and old. Just digging away some of the plastic, put in some like battle damage scars, that kind of stuff, from small arms fire or cannon. That kind of stuff, because it's obviously, it's an abandoned ATAT. It's going to rot, it's going to get old. You see with the Dremel there, we've got a burring bit on, we're just sanding away all the little bits of flecky plastic that it's making. So yeah, just continuing to weather the outside of the ATAT. Hope you're all doing okay out there, everybody on lockdown. Staying safe, washing your hands, staying happy. It's hard to keep occupied in these weird and wonderful times that we're in at the minute. This is why I'm doing this, trying to get as much content up as possible. So yeah, so we're pretty all weathered now, trying to make it go quick. So we're going to put a second level into the ATAT. I'm using a 10mm foam card here. Again, this is just stuff that we've got lying around in the shed. I haven't particularly ordered anything in especially for this build. So yeah, so just cut a piece to size to fit in, glue it in, and we're going to try and fill the gap of the door because I haven't got the door to make anything of. So we're just going to try and make it look like the door's been blown apart, give it a little bit of detail inside. Yeah, just continually cutting little bits of the foam card, sticking them in with the Mitre Bond again, not using the glue gun for this bit. Mitre Bond's a little bit better on these kind of plastics. And then you'll see in a minute we're going to cut a little bit out so it looks like the door's been battered. And then we're going to go back in with the Dremel and start to weather that again, I think. Yeah, just a word of advice, try to be careful, try not to stick your fingers to anything if you're doing anything like this at home. Don't be being rushed up the A&E to get your fingers unstuck. Yeah, so I think this is a little bit of plastic card now. I think it's about 2mm, 3mm. Easy to cut with a blade, easy to bend. Get a bit of heat on it, it'll warp it as well. So just trying to measure it up to the door aperture. You can just cut out a random shape as though the door's been kind of blown off. Like so. So we'll make us mind up where we want to put that. We'll glue that into place. We'll glue it on the other side instead. Yeah, so we're just gluing it in the corners and then we'll go at it with the Dremel. And we'll cut a few little bits as well, like the panel work that the ATATs have on the outsides of them, almost like armour plating. We'll stick a few bits of that on as well, just so it matches in a little bit more with the original bodywork of the ATAT. So yeah, matching it in here, just getting the burr a bit back on the Dremel again. As you can see, I haven't really planned to do anything, I'll just go at it and see where we go. It's battle damage after all, it's not going to be in any particular order. So here we go, I think I'm just cutting a few squares out now. Just to put them on, like I say, a little bit of panel work to match in with the original bodywork of the ATAT. So it's got kind of like panels and access doors and all that kind of stuff everywhere. And we're just sticking them on. No plan, just a bit of glue here and there. Stick them on. Go for it, hope for the best. Apologise for the length of this video, guys. It's a bit of a long one sticking all this on. I thought I'd trimmed it down slightly more. Doing this voiceover seems to be taking forever, so please bear with me. It does get a little bit more interesting towards the end. Like I say, this is part 2. I think this will probably be complete in about 4 parts. So the next edition will hopefully be us painting. Fingers crossed anyway. Still a little bit more to do on the base, but you'll see a little bit more of that in a minute. Making a cover here for like where the little finger access points were to open the door, because that looks a bit weird as well, and it wouldn't be there on a normal ATAT, but with it being a toy, obviously they have to make access points for kids to play with them. Yes, just marking it out, cutting it, because obviously we've already put the foam board on the inside. We want to get it in the right place. There we go, that'll do. Bit of glue. Glue it in. Move on to the next bit. So yeah, so as you know, obviously they're not going to make these toys to be perfectly correct. So there are moulding marks and hollow parts on these toys, which need to be covered up. And that's what we were doing on that bit there. So here's the base. I sprayed a little bit of black paint on the front, on the head of the ATAT, just so I could see if I was happy with what I was doing. And all this is we've got to try and make a neck. So this is just an EVA foam tile. It's a 5mm foam tile, I think. Just put under the heat gun, rolled up, bent, so it holds the shape. And again, we just stick it in with a bit of mitre bond. Stick it into the head first, make sure it's stuck and it's in the kind of the right position. And we've stuck it with the pattern side out. It kind of looks a bit like carbon fibre, but it will do when it's painted. We're just going to get the body into place, stick the body to the neck, join it to the head of the ATAT. We're all happy with that. So now we're just going to stick the ATAT to the base, make sure everything's secure, going to make sure the legs are in the right place, and glue everything down so nothing moves about. And there you go, like I say, a bit of black paint on the front of it. We've done a little bit more with a bit of barbecue grill, a thin metal barbecue mesh stuff on the front. But you can kind of see where we're going with it now. It's looking a little bit more like a diorama and not just a box of old Star Wars toys. Oh, my favourite part, slow motion primer. So again, a little safety warning. Please, if you're going to spray any aerosol based paint, please make sure you do it in well ventilated conditions, or you wear a mask. Obviously I chose to do it outside. It was very sunny, so it dried quite quick. And we're basically just whacking loads of grey primer over this, which will tie everything together and make it easier to paint when we get onto the painting session. Slow motion. Yeah. And again, thanks to Alfie, my son, for holding my camera at certain points on this while we were messing about doing this build in the lockdown shed. part 2. Like I say, everything's primed up now. We're going to start adding a few more bits to the base. We'll start adding a bit more decoration on the base, make it look a bit more weathered, get everything primed up, and here it is so far. So there's more to come, so please join us next time in the lockdown shed with me, Cookie, for part 3 of the epic AT-AT Star Wars build. Nice one guys, stay safe out there, see you back here soon, bye bye.